Chapter 3, Stone to Scroll, Socrates' Early Enlightenment Journey. Dear and curious minds, welcome back. Continue to join us on this enlightening journey as we traverse through the life of the philosophical stalwart, Socrates. Be it newcomers or returning seekers of wisdom, we extend our warmest greetings on this continual quest for knowledge. Visualize the sprawling cities of ancient Greece, where the great philosopher Socrates embarked on his early journey towards enlightenment. From modest beginnings as a stonemason, young Socrates already demonstrated a deep curiosity and intellect. These formative years were shaped in the rugged canvas of blue-collared Athens, a dynamic city bustling with culture and knowledge. The daily grind of his physical labor bore a distinctive imprint on his nascent mind, a mind steeped in the stark realities of life yet bursting with vital questions about existence and virtues. Socrates, in his early years, sought wisdom in the written word. Scrolls, the ancient vehicle of knowledge, became the philosopher's companions. The young seeker delved into the rich legacy left by thinkers and poets before him, brooding over questions of morality, existence, and the divine. This self-directed learning bloomed into what would later become Socratic learning. With a backdrop of marketplaces, Socrates morphed into a public philosopher, questioning pre-established ideas and prompting dialogue among willing listeners. Amidst the clamor of barter and debate, sound philosophical discussions took shape, reflecting the vibrancy of Athenian intellectual life. Socrates began turning the pages of societal norms and conventions like scrolling through parchment, underlining notions requiring critical examination and bringing forth his distinctive mode of inquiry. Questioning and contemplating became Socrates' daily business. The stonemason's chisel now served as a metaphorical tool to sculpt mindsets and perceptions. The primary method of this pursuit became the Socratic dialogue. He believed in collective exploration of ideas, where knowledge wasn't bestowed but birthed from critical thinking and shared conversations. His growing circle represented a shared space of ideas, philosophies, and most importantly, shared growth. However, as is often the case, any radical approach was met with pushback. Socrates' views were challenging. His method was disruptive for many, and his continuous probing into traditional beliefs started cultivating seeds of discomfort and even hostility. He was no stranger to criticism and ostracization, yet it seemed to have little deterrence on his relentless search for wisdom. Despite the pushbacks and trials he faced, Socrates courageously maintained his course, holding steadfast to the belief that the unexamined life is not worth living. His path was perilous and beset with great challenges, but it was also a path that flourished with profound wisdom and enlightenment. Socrates showed us that enlightenment is not a stage but a journey. From the humble stone of a questioning stonemason to the scroll of a profound philosopher, Socrates' path of enlightenment charts the transformation of an inquiring mind into an enlightened soul, leaving behind an intellectual legacy that has shaped Western philosophical tradition. As we conclude this chapter, we encourage you to reflect upon your narratives, your stone-to-scroll journey. It's not about where we begin but about where our relentless curiosity can guide us. Socrates' legacy is not just his philosophy but also his courage in seeking truth and, more imperatively, his commitment to individual enlightenment. Let us carry the beacon of Socratic wisdom as we explore further and delve deeper into our journeys, continually questioning, continually learning, continually growing. As we survey the landscape of history further and refrain from simply accepting what is presented before us, may Socrates' spirit guide us to inquire, scrutinize, and interpret our own paths towards enlightenment. Remember, like our philosopher friend Socrates, enlightenment comes not only to those born into privilege or wealth. It is the cornerstone of every curious mind who dares to question the established and to persist humbly towards wisdom. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening narrative of Socrates' early journey towards enlightenment. We hope that his story has illuminated your path, inspiring you to remain passionately curious in your pursuit of knowledge. As we bid you farewell, until the next chapter, let these historical narratives serve as sparks igniting your quest for wisdom. Stay inquisitive, continue learning, and may your path towards enlightenment be as exciting as ours. We eagerly look forward to seeing you soon, dear friends, in our next enlightening volume.